Hey everybody, I'm back. Today I'm going to discuss a package redesign of David sunflower seeds, recently done within the past 12 months. Here's the old bag, here's the new bag. Pretty different. So let's start with some pretty obvious notes and differences. First of all, it's pretty obvious that everything is moving horizontally over the package now instead of the sweeping positive grade lines. Really solid bars of color. Starting at the top of the package, we have an illustration that looks like a woodcut. Really subtle in color change, and it's pushed back in the hierarchy. Jumbo changed from a sans serif typeface into a really nice script type, and it stands out a lot more from the other type, simply because it's yellow color and the rest of the type is only white, red, or blue on the package. If we look a little closer, we can see that on the new package, a lighter blue is used just slightly. I mean, if you didn't have both packages side by side, you probably wouldn't be able to tell. And a little slightly darker red as well. So if you look pretty close, the new package uses the same typeface for the logo. It doesn't have the ascending angle anymore. If you straightened out that type from the old package, it would be the exact same, which is pretty interesting to look at, because at first sight it seems like they did something completely different. The new package has a centered composition. The old package somewhat follows the same centered composition, but the new package is very defined that everything has to fit within these certain guidelines. Net weight and nutritional facts flip sides from each other. This is most likely because when choosing a snack nowadays, people will look for how good is this product for me? Does this have a lot of fat? Is there a lot of sugars? And stuff like that. They don't want to be searching for it, and since in the US we read from left to right, nutrition facts are on the left, and the net weight gets bumped over to the right. On the old package, there's a little tidbit that says all natural, and on the new package, that is gone. A little fishy if you ask me, but that's just an opinion. On the old package, if you look at the top, there is a directional arrow directing the user to tear here in order to open the package, and resealable telling the user that this package closes after you're done using it. On the new package, there is no tear here, but there is a small little arrow pointing to where the resealable strip in the package is. And it also says resealable still. Just in a different typeface, a lot smaller. Tear here was most likely removed because resealable packages are almost always going to have a tear off top, and I think that's a very universal function of a resealable package. You need to tear off a piece of plastic in order to use the resealable strip. So one thing I noticed is David has a new slogan, which is America's favorite seed brand. If you look very closely, there's a little asterisk at the end of that. You know, when I saw that, I flipped it over to the back to try and look for what this asterisk was referring to. When we go to the back, we see the asterisk is referring to the sales numbers of the year 2018, which David came out on top. So if we look at the very obvious changes on the back, We can see there's a lot less copy on the new packaging. The composition on the back is also a centered composition. We can see that the illustration on the top of the package and all the lines created on the front of the package wrap around to the back and match up perfectly with all of the directions, warnings, and nutrition facts. They're all grouped together in a really nice block down the right side of the package. Very easy to find, and it makes sense because all of that information is related. You're going to look at a package to see what it contains, what the ingredients are, if you can give this to your kids. One really small change is the location of the expiration date from the old package to the new. On the new package, it's very easy to find. Cool. Thanks for watching.